Welcome everybody to today's ceremony. Today we meet to induct into the Frank Wooten Jr. chapter of the National Honor Society those students who have earned, and I emphasize that word, have earned the honor of appointment. It is also my privilege to introduce today our guest speaker. If you all look into the inside, the front inside of your pamphlet, you will see Captain Arauz's credentials. I'm going to gloss over them, but they are very important to look at. And before I go further into his introduction, I'm going to speak a little bit to the Corps. And is this a mobile mic? It is. So, as we get ready to do this speech, I want to speak to each and every one of you. The gentleman that's getting ready to come up here, Captain Arauz, that's who you want to be. This is what you want to become. All right? This is one of the great examples that we have of Fishburne, and he's something for each and every one of you to aspire to be. You don't have to necessarily replicate his credentials, but you want to achieve the same type of thing that he has done. All right? With that being said, Captain Luis Arauz is originally from Panama. The importance of that is he was a joint citizen, but the United States didn't necessarily understand that completely. I think that's pretty accurate. His father is a graduate of the United States Air Force Academy, but not as an American, he was as a foreign national. It was important to this young man, I think I can still refer to him as a young man, not just to go to West Point, but also to do it as an American citizen. So all throughout his cadetship here at Fishburne Military School, he fought vigorously to be recognized as a citizen of the United States. Achieved that his sophomore year here, is that correct? Where they finally gave him a Social Security number. Graduated from Fishburne in 2004, went on to West Point, graduated from the United States Military Academy in 2010, has served operational tours in Korea, in Colombia, and in Panama. He is currently in residency at Tufts University, going through their diplomacy course, which, for those of you who do not know, that is a huge, monumental deal. Tufts is one of the greatest universities in this country. Does not get much recognition. He will then go and speak or teach at West Point for a 3-year tour as an instructor. It is my great privilege to honor the person who has honored Fishburne in terms of what he's been able to achieve up to this point in time and great things that he will achieve in the future. Captain Luis Arauz.
Morning. Thank you, Captain Black. It's good to be back here.
Yep. There we go. We'll do that.
It's good to be back here with my Fishburne family. I owe each and every staff and faculty member, both past and in some cases very much present. Where's Colonel Hunt? Mass Sergeant Morton. A debt of gratitude. Without your tireless dedication to service, focus on the education of our Corps of Cadets, I would not be where I am today. Captain Black, the cadets look very sharp today. I have a feeling standards are a lot higher than when I was here. Now to the Corps of Cadets. The future of our military school, and specifically our National Honor Society honorees, I would like to highlight one of the main tenets of the Honor Society, which is service. Service takes many forms, and I would like to highlight a couple of alumni I know very well. The first one has covered every facet of service I admire. Upon graduation from Kenyon College in Ohio, he returned to his alma mater, FMS, and served in our admissions department with the explicit goal of finding students that could benefit from the leadership lab that is FMS. And upon completing 2 years here, he joined the Coast Guard and commissioned as an ensign via the Coast Guard's OCS. Upon completing his almost 5-year commitment, he found his calling as an academic. He pursued his PhD at UVA, taught many students along the way, and is now working at the Heritage Foundation, where he is serving his country by writing policy papers to influence overarching U.S. strategy. The second is a 2006 graduate who, upon graduation from college, volunteered his time with the Board of Alumni. His name's Warren Coughlin. He exemplifies service to the institution that raised him, but now in Los Angeles, where he works in investment banking, he's heavily involved in charitable causes through his church and continues this theme of service. Lastly, I wish to highlight some of the professions of my graduating class to emphasize that service takes many forms. For instance, Ross Kitchen and Vicente Varela both served as firemen. They got their EMT certifications, and when they're not fighting fires, they're out helping people in need of first aid. Furthermore, we have Kenneth Carbone. He's a staff sergeant in 1st Special Forces Group out of Okinawa. And lastly, Samuel Bitteroff, who's actually a manager of a tennis academy in Florida and has been involved in developing their corporate social responsibility efforts. Ultimately, we have cadets from around the world, and each and every one of you, regardless of your country of citizenship, will have an opportunity to influence your communities via service. Service for the betterment of your homes. This is all underpinned by the life lessons you learn at Fishburne in leadership and scholarship, because do not forget, our motto is Ciencia es Potestas, knowledge is power. Thank you for your time, and in my next assignment as an instructor at West Point, I hope to see some of you in class. Knowledge is power.